Yo, I just paid the biggest amount I've ever paid on my credit card debt. Yes, I paid it. And honestly, part of me feels like, oh man, I could have kept that money and kept just leave the debt there. But another part of me is like, I feel so much better being that much closer to being financially free. No one wants to be, drowning in debt. Like being in debt, like it sucks. It feels horrible. It's like haunting. It's like, can I even sleep peaceful at night? You know what I mean? And I know tonight I'm gonna get like the best sleep ever. But like, there's good debt and there's bad debt. And it's just like being in debt for so long does not feel good at all. So the fact that I was able to make that payment just right now, it feels good. I'm not gonna lie. Like you would have thought I feel like I went shopping. But instead of going shopping, I actually spent money or put money towards, you know, the idea of living a better life, of just getting out of debt, becoming financially free. So this is for all the people that is just having a hard time with debt. I hope this encourages you. I'm letting you guys know right now. I paid $1,000. I'll put like the screenshot up here or something, just to prove to y'all like I really did. I just put $1,000, the highest I ever put, towards my debt, and it feels good. It feels so much better, and I feel like when you are in debt and you're not doing anything about it, it feels horrible. You feel like you're at the bottom of the bucket and you don't know how to get out, right? But when you take your power back and do what you can, pay on the debt as much as you can to get out, you're making movement. You're making progress, you're climbing, you're going up compared to just staying at the bottom and just not caring about it, feeling sorry for yourself, complaining about it, feeling horrible. That does no progress at all. It just makes you feel worse. But when you try to come out on the other side, it feels better. And I just honestly, I can't wait to see how my credit score looks now that my debt is less. I owe less on the card, and my utilization has lowered. So I just can't wait to see like how my credit looks. But yeah, I'm so excited, and I just want to tell people, don't compare yourself to me. Don't compare yourself to anybody. Do what you can do. Like if you can put an extra $100 towards your debt a month, do that. No one should be out there, if you are in debt or if you owe on your credit card more than 10% of that balance, you owe more than 10% that you have available on your credit card, you need to be paying towards your debt. So like I was saying, don't compare yourself to me. If you don't have 1,000 to put on your debt because you're not that much in debt in the first place, good for you. uh but if you can't put 1,000 towards your debt, that's fine. If you can put an extra $100 a month, do that. And I know it feels like nothing depending on how much money you do owe on the credit card. But just think, if you took an extra $100, if you can, and make that extra payment towards your credit card balance. So with 100 times 12, there's 12 months in a year. That's $1,200 extra that you didn't put down on your credit card. So if you were at $5,000 in credit card debt, that brings you down to what? Somebody do the math for me. Does that bring you down? What's 5,000 minus 1,200? Y'all do the math. I'm not even going to do the calculations for y'all. Okay. That's good. Not including your minimum payment. I know a lot of times when you make a large payment, they can take the minimum out and put the rest towards the balance of the card. So they take the minimum out, including the interest, of course. And yo, let's not even talk about interest when it comes to credit cards. The interest is crazy on credit cards, and that's not something that I like. Especially when you have a high balance. It's just no bueno. So if you owe a little bit on your credit card, the interest isn't that much. It doesn't make that much of a difference. it doesn't make that much of a difference. But when you owe a lot, and it's like to know that you're paying that high ass interest too, it's a no for me. So like I was saying, make the extra payment. If you could take $50 out of, you get paid twice a month. If you could take $50 out of each paycheck, that's $100. Put it towards your credit card. It may not seem like a lot, but I promise you, every little bit adds up. If you could pay an extra $50, what's 50 times 12? What is that? Quick math. $600. That's 600. You're $600 closer, or how do you say that? You're $600 just closer to being debt free. You then reduce your debt by $600 compared to just keeping the same minimum payment. And that's a whole nother video. The credit card companies are getting rich off of us. The ones that owe debt owe larger. If you have more than 10%, if you're using more than 10% of your available credit on your credit cards, you are making the credit card companies rich. And it kind of feels like they're robbing us blind. Honestly, it feels like they're robbing us when it comes to being in credit card debt. So I just hope that you guys that are in credit card debt make the decision today. If you can, put more. No one should be paying the minimum payment. That's how they're getting over on you. That's how they're literally robbing you. They're making so much money, and you're going to be in debt for so long if all you're making is the minimum. I don't care if the minimum payment is $35. You better be putting an extra $20 or something on that balance, because that's the only way you're ever going to get out. If you only make the minimum payment, you're honestly you're gonna be about what, 85 by the time you finally get done paying off that card. It's gonna take you a long time, and the credit card companies, the banks are gonna be collecting just mad money off of you. They're gonna be collecting mad money off of you. So do not be paying the minimum payment. If you are in credit card debt, pay what you can. I know some people with their jobs, sometimes some people get paid 3 times a month. Take a little bit of the money. It don't have to be the whole, it doesn't have to be a big payment like I've made today. I made that big payment because I was able to I had the extra 1,000, and I'm like, I just made the decision to like, yo, I'm just going to pay this huge chunk this month. We'll see how much I pay extra next month. I decided I was going to make this huge, make the decision to start paying down my debt. And it feels good. And I'm just that much closer to like that credit card balance being 10% or lower. That's my goal. My goal is to make my credit card balance lesser than 10%. I know people say 30%. If you can get it below 30, great. But the goal is to be below 10%. So yes, I made that jump to pay $1,000 on my credit card. So I hope you guys can just do what you can and start putting extra money on those credit card balances. You are in credit card debt. If you owe more than 10%, you need to be making extra payments on your credit card just to lower your debt. And it doesn't have to be 1,000, doesn't have to be 500 or anything. Just make what you can. If you could put an extra $20, that's better than nothing. If you could put an extra 50, you could put an extra 100 a month. Do that. Do what you can do, and don't compare yourself to anyone, and feel good. I'm literally gonna go and like make some coffee. I might just go buy some coffee right now because I'm just so excited, and I did a great job today. So yeah, you guys. Now that's the end of this video. I love you guys so much, and I want to create a community where we are on the road to financial freedom. I'm coming here to let you guys know literally what I will be doing on my road to financial freedom. I will be giving you guys my tips and teaching you guys things you can be doing on your road to being financially free, because I want you guys to be living your best life. I truly, truly do. And we deserve it. We deserve to be living our best life. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you guys in the next video.